Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Wow, it's been ages. It's good to be back, and yep, I don't want to ramble a lot on this video in the intro, so we're just going to jump right into the makeup tutorial. So first, I'm starting off with my brows, and I'm using the Msmetics High Definition brow pencil. I already smooth out my brows with some air wax. I use air wax. I don't know, it works well for me. So I'm going to conceal underneath my brows using the Elegant Pro Concealer. Did I pronounce that correctly? Elegant Pro Concealer in the shade Cool Tan, and the brush I'm using is from Ray Techniques. Most of my brushes are from Ray Techniques, and the eye brushes are from, the eyeshadow brushes are from a brand on AliExpress. I'll link it down in the description box for you guys. Okay, now for our eyeshadow base, we're using the Blossom Spotless Concealer in the shade Blossom, and I'm just going to buff that out and make sure we have a smooth canvas to work with. So for our eyeshadow, I'm using the Blossom eyeshadow palette and Nude Story. This is like one of my favorite palettes right now, and I'm using those three shades I point out to you guys on the crease, whichever one. So I'm starting off with the black, and I'm using a very tiny detail brush to kind of create the shape that I want. So we are going for wing out shape, so I'm just going to use that brush to get the shape first, and blend out the black a little bit, and then I'll go in with a second shade, and I'm using this brush is from AliExpress. Like I said earlier on, I'm going to link it down in the description box. So I'm just going to blend out the black, and lastly I'm going to go in with the light brown shade, the last shade I showed you guys. I'm just going to make sure everything is well blended, and then I'll go back in one more time with all the shadows. We use all three shadows just to make sure everything is vibrant and smooth and seamless. Okay, now we're going to cut our crease, but before we cut our crease, I'm going to use a petroleum jelly, and we're going to clean out the excess shadows and concealer, because we don't want to load on concealers and shadows. So I'm going to clean it out first, and then make sure you take out all the petroleum jelly, or else your makeup look is going to come out greasy, and we don't want that. Then I'm going to go in with the concealer, same concealer we use for our eyeshadow base, and I'm going to really carve out the crease and fill out our entire lid for our lid shade. And the lid shade I'm using is also from Blossom. It's a silver shadow. I'm just going to place that on my entire lid space and take it out to the outer V. It's time for our wing liner, and I'm using this aqua liner. It's a water activated liner from Ovuada Beauty. I'm going to link down the Instagram under the description box. The brush is also from them. This is their line like a body brush. It's really sharp and precise. I'm just going to create a really thick black wing liner. Of course it's black. And then we're going to move on to glitters, and the glitters I used are from Eabeauty, also on Instagram. I'll link them down in the description box. The glitter is in the style or shade ngozi, and I'm just going to apply some glitter glue and then go ahead with the glitters. moving on to our face, we're going to prime, and I already moisturized my face before I started my makeup look, so it gives it time to settle into my skin. For primer, I'm using the Blossom foundation primer, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face using a brush. Sometimes I use my hands, depends on the mood. Sometimes I use a brush. Either way, both works fine. And for foundation, I'm using the Elegant HD foundation in the shade Caramel, and I mixed that with a little bit of truffle from Maybelline Superstay, because the caramel one is a bit too light for my skin tone, so I mixed it with truffle, which is like 2 shades darker for my skin tone. So yeah, just like mix both together to get the perfect shade for my skin. And I'm just buffing that out. That brush I'm using is from Eabeauty, and I'm just going to blend out the foundation and make sure it is smooth. And for concealer, I'm using the Elegant Pro concealer in Cool Tan. I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, forehead, cupid's bow, and my chin. And for contour, I use the foundation, a Jejena foundation. I don't know if I showed that to you guys, but it's just a foundation. You can use whichever random foundation or concealer that works best for your skin tone. And I'm going to blend out the contour first so that it gives my concealer a little bit of time to sit and, you know, increase the coverage and thickness of the concealer. So guys, I've been loving cream blushers lately, so sometimes I make my own blush if I don't have the shade that I want in the normal cream brushes. So I mixed the Elegant concealer with a little bit of orange pigments to get that particular shade of cream blush. So it's not a cream blush, I made that myself. So you can just mix the concealer with some shadows or pigments. I prefer using the pigments to get that pigmentation, as you can see. So just a concealer. Make sure the concealer you're using is not like a super mattifying concealer, that dries down really fast. Make sure it's something you can walk around. Yeah. So to set the concealer in place, I'm using the Sacha buttercup. I'm just going to go back one more time to blend out the concealer so there are no creases, and then I'm going to go in with the powder and we're going to set everywhere we applied our concealer. Okay, for the rest of my face, I'm using the Blossom Proface powder. I don't know if that's the correct name of the powder, but yeah, it's from Blossom and it's from the Pro set, and I'm using a really big foundation brush. Excuse me. Guys, I'm recording this audio late at night and I'm kind of a bit drowsy, so I'm sorry if my voice isn't that audible or lively. I'm so sorry, just bear with me. So I'm just going to set all over my face, and then to do a reverse contour and bake, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and yep, you guys can see what I'm doing. And that's it. I think we're going to move on to the rest of our eyes, and I'm just going to basically apply all the shadows I applied to the crease down to the lower lash line. Yep. So let's get into it. But before I apply the shadows, I went in with a black gel liner, in my waterline to connect the whole look together. So now I'm applying mascara to my top lashes and lower lashes, and just prepping my lashes for the first lashes we're going to apply. And the lashes I wore the lashes I'll be wearing are in the style I can't remember. Okay, in the style Alpha from Msmetics. Also on Instagram, they have bomb as lashes. I'm going to link down their Instagram and in the description below, because I'm telling you, the lashes are super beautiful and high quality, and they're affordable, very affordable, and they're so gorgeous, you can see, and like they're pretty and very beautiful. Yeah. So now I'm just dusting away bake and applying a little bit of blush, again a powder blush, and just I'm using the powder brush to tie up the whole look together, and make sure everything is fused in together. And I'm going to set my face because now it's looking all powdery and I want everything to melt into the skin. I'm going to apply the setting spray from Blossom Makeup, and then I went in with my highlight. I think I used a shadow from I'm not sure. I'm just applying a highlight to the eye points of my face, my cheekbone, and cupid's bow, bridge of my nose, and tip of my nose. And I think I applied a little bit in the center of my forehead. Moving on to lips, I'm going to line my lips first using the brown lip liner. This is from Flawless IV. I'm going to line my lips. I don't overline my lips or anything. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. If at all I'm going to overline my lips, I will only jeez I think I'm tasty. As I was saying, if at all I'm going to overline my lips, I only overline the top of my lips, around the cupid's bow. That's the only place I overline, because I think my lips are perfect just the way they are. The size is perfect. I don't need to overline or anything. So yep. The lipstick I'll be wearing is from Too Faced, I think. I don't know. I'll check, and everything I'm using in the video is going to be in the description box. And I'm just going to apply some lip glosses, and yeah, because that nude lipstick was looking a little bit too bright, like it made me look washed out and kind of pale. So I wanted to add back some color to it, so I used that tinted lip gloss, and yep, it just made everything okay. So yep, we're done. This is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just to point out one thing, I know this part of the video it's a little bit too close up. I lost the clip and I just used the one I recorded from my Instagram, and yep, the resolution is not the same thing, but still I wanted to post the video. So yep, we're just going to make do. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.